Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. As always, today we have, well, not always, but since today we have what if Deku had a shiny Charizard part, I don't know, 4 or 5. Anyways, without further ado, let's get straight on to things. Well, I think I had a few other things to say, but I can't remember them, so straight on to, oh yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, enjoy. Now, wait for it. Shall we get started? No, really, shall we? I assume that was just a yes, so play the intro.
Are we gonna play now? Ready for the show? I'm about to take down, you already know. Get the fuck out of my face now, yeah, you gotta go. Man, I'm on the chase now, leave me on my own. I got a chance to break now, here I fucking go. Take control of fate now, I control my flow. And I know that I'll be great, how putting on a show. I know that I'ma stay loud, drowning out the noise. The haters always thinking that they could fucking break me. They're better off eating their own words like pastries, hate me.
Alright, as always, we start things off with a little bit of canon. That's been happening a lot recently. Probably should start changing things up. Anyways, yeah, hero names basically go as in canon. Maybe Charizard gets a hero name of his own, and let's just call him Natsu because I need a reason to love Natsu again. I have some personal things that's been happening. But anyways, we move on into basically Deku barely getting any these letters to any hero agencies. Well, except for Gran Torino, although I think you can't classify his house as an agency. But nevertheless, I guess being All Might's old teacher does give you some verification. But anyways, like in canon, Deku had Zero kind of having no other choice, and still begins his training under Gran Torino. And by training, actually it was kind of training. And by training, oh well, I already said that. Well, training it means Gran Torino basically whipping around Deku and Charizard and basically playing the ultimate game of tag and basically just beating them up until they figure out how to get stronger. Actually, that is how training works most of the time. He's doing a great job. And so would still develop full Cowling and would do much better in his rematch against Gran Torino. Well, his and Charizard's rematch, and them basically almost being able to catch him, but still failing as in canon. Oh well. Anyways, with our training arc out of the way, we gotta sort the results of our training as Deku, Charizard, and Gran Torino go out on patrol and still encounter that Noma, which means Deku still unlocks his sixth danger sense. I mean, realizes that Ida is in the city and we realize, oh shit, I gotta go save him before he gets his ass handed to him. He still arrives, but Ida unfortunately did get his ass handed to him as in canon. But Charizard do land a cool combo move on Stain. The combo move being that when Deku would smash him, he would smash him straight into Charizard, who would grab Stain and smash him to the ground using a seismic toss. That sounds pretty cool, I think. So by long I mean the battle lasts a good few 2-3 minute battle begins between the two of epicness of this. I forgot what it's called, dear goodness, my memory is that bad. Anyways, the long battle between this place begins between Deku, Charizard, and Stain, which ends in the first time, the first time Deku and Charizard fighting Stain together. If only they could win, however, Charizard being the gigantic target he is, Stain would be able to cut him. However, Charizard is able to break his blades using Dragon Claw blades. Break his blades, I think I said it right that time. Break his blades using Dragon Claw, and Deku would be able to land a smash on his head, but Stain would cut Charizard using his shoe blades. I wonder why no one questions that if he ever walks into a place. Does no one just up questioning what the guy wears when he walks into a store or someplace? You know, he has to eat. So anyways, Yeah, that brings Charizard down, and Stain would have to use daggers or knives. They're basically the same thing, well, differences, but Deku was also still taken out. But luckily, Shoto would come in for the save and would fight Stain off the best he could for a while, at least until Deku and Charizard are once again able to recover thanks to Stain's quirk time limit. Which also means Ida is able to rise up 2 and together a 4-all take on Stain and still hit him with the Deku and Ida still hit him with the 2 final attacks it is in canon, but Charizard just is in there to join in and to finish him off with a flamethrower, sending him to the ground and knocking him out. But me not having enough action for one day, or I guess the League of Villains, or the attack on Hotsu City, the Winged Noble, yeah, I didn't forget him this time, still comes flying down and grabs Deku and basically sends him up to air to try and capture him. I believe I forgot what it was, his purpose. But luckily, Charizard in the Charizard would quickly fly up to Deku's aid, and we would have a little aerial battle between the Nomu and Charizard, a pretty cool one, actually. With Charizard trying his best to attack it, however, Deku being there would force you be a little more conscious, and he would be able to use Flamethrower or Seismic Tox while Deku was there. Would have to carefully attack it with multiple Dragon Claws. But Deku, using a little bit above, probably breaking his arm, would use a smash on, let's say, about, 20-45%, and would be able to get himself off the Nomu, which would allow Charizard to finally take this thing down without worrying about Deku. So we'll grab this thing and spin around in the air before diving down and hitting it with a mean, heavy, very strong and powerful. Well, I'm just kidding. Of course, it's a seismic toss. Slamming it to the ground and basically taking the Nomu out, or at least allowing the heroes to arrest it or pin it down, something to keep the Nomu from getting away. But anyways, luckily Charizard will quickly fly down to save the falling Deku, and everything went up actually pretty a-okay. Stain still gets up but falls down, and that ends off the arc. But having another usual long stream canon, we go straight into the Bakugo and Deku and Charizard versus All Might fight in the final exams. No really need to go over all that other stuff, right? And I'll go over it in the next time I do it. Make sure what if. On to the actual fighting. The fighting would go better for the group since Charizard's there and is a powerful help. However, yeah, that wouldn't really help them survive against All Might at this point. So everyone is still getting their beat downs as in canon. So that's great. Charizard ended up 1v1ing fighting All Might for a while, but wouldn't do much to him, not at all, with him easily taking his flame doors. Probably even saying that they're not nearly as hot as Endeavor. Endeavor's fire. Actually, has All Might ever taken an attack from Endeavor? The brief scuffle would end with Charizard eventually getting knocked into a building and Deku and Bakugo going to recover him. So the three would then go and make a plan to, at least distract All Might long enough for them to get to wherever they need to go to win or pass the exams the second way. This leads to Bakugo fighting All Might, and the battle pretty much goes at, Deku and Bakugo fight on. Maybe I don't have a picture of Bakugo, but still the fight goes about as well as in canon, with it going south almost immediately after they launched their plan. What was their plan? Hit All Might with anyways. But anyways, Deku will luckily have a second part to the plan. Well, I guess you call this the third part of him powering up to 20%. However, he would just keep running, making All Might question what he's doing. But will soon receive his ass tells he'll get hit straight in the back with the Infernal Overdrive. meaning he will be about in the same state as in canon much sooner, where he's at a time, and this would allow Bakugo and Deku to escape. With the test ending in the two's victory, although Deku would be a little sad he had to leave Charizard behind. But nothing too bad would happen, meaning that the exam is over, the two win as in canon. Anyways, with that will end off what we're doing for this time. Yeah, that sounded weird. Well, that will end off the arc. As always, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and see you in the next one.